Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Yeah, I Said It. Hola, negative, bonjour, booni, ni hao, ni hao. Oh my goodness, my leg just went to sleep. I got the little music playing in the background. Hope you guys can hear me. Um, Wait a minute, my leg just fell asleep. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I'm coming today because I got something on my mind and it's bothering me. It's really bothering me. And it's about elderly people. And I'm just not grasping why aren't these older people helping the younger generation? Why? Why? It's like the older people are like, oh, I want to mind my business. I don't get it. I mean, I'm a 70s baby and our neighbors made it their business to be in our business, to make sure that we was all right. Nowadays, they can care less. And when I say that, okay, let me tell you a little story. My cousin, she passed away, okay? And I am now in the family house. So the neighbor kept stretching, oh, she used to call me Auntie. And see, one thing about certain neighbors that didn't grow up on the block, they don't really know crap because this lady never even knew who I was like that. But I've been in this house on and off every so many years. And when I first came back to Philly, one of the neighbors um, kept parking in front of the door. And it irked me because I'm like, damn, don't you got your own door to park in front of? Why would you want to take over my space when I want to park in front of my door too? How come you can park in front of my door and slash your door? And then I just didn't get it. So I never said nothing. So she must have heard me uh, then. And yeah, she must have heard me through the wall. So she stopped parking in front of the door. Okay. Because I thought it was ignorant. I wouldn't do it. So, of course, I'm going to feel some type of way. Why are you doing it to me? I would never do that to you. I'm a good neighbor, you know. I'm respectful. But when you try to act like you paying bills in my place, then we got a problem. Other than that, I'm a good neighbor. And, she was like, no, an older lady, no, the neighbor next door on my other side, my left side, they started parking in front of my door. Mind you, they never did this. So now y'all want to do new shit. Oh, okay. So I guess they thinking, oh yeah, well she's attractive and she's small. Ain't no man coming in and out of there. So they, I guess, thought it was sweet and okay to do. But little did they know. So the neighbor next to them, okay, are you with me? My neighbor to the left has a neighbor to the left. Okay, and this the one that said my cousin always called her Auntie. That wasn't what I remember, because the lady, she do clown work, like literally a clown, and I know my cousin used to talk about her, so I never heard nothing, good. So when she said the Auntie, I'm like, oh, you must have just started being cool with my cousin, because I just left here. The last time I was in this house was 2014. So it's only 2022. Right. So Yeah. Anyway, so I said, you know what? No. So one day I was leaving, and the neighbor to the left was coming home when I was leaving out for work. So when I left, he pulled up in front of my door. I watched him do this, mind you. And I'm like, wow, mind you, my curtains in the front window are shared, meaning you can see through them. So I said, why is this man parking in front of my fucking door? Like he coming to see me. Why would he even have moved up? Like you a man and you older. What's up? You feel me? Trying to get my fucking attention. Trying to flirt. And for those of you who don't know, that is a flirtatious act. Okay? So I don't roll like that. But when it comes to flirting and all that hoism shit, I read it. See, we gotta remember, I used to be out there like that. Right. So I know it when I see it. That's why I love studying demons. Because if this is what you are, you're going to have certain characteristics. If that is what you are, you're going to have certain characteristics. Right. So that means you move a certain way. Even the walk. Even to the walk. Feel me? Back in my day, the drug dealers walked a different way than everybody else. The guys in the street. They walk different than a guy that was just in the books and not into the streets. Yes. So let's not act like we don't know shit, right? Right. All right. So I'm like, oh, no, the fuck he did. So I said, all right, I got something for this. I went in my basement and I got the Home Depot buckets. I called my cousin and told him, man, he was like, you got my buckets outside? Yeah, nigga, I got your buckets outside. So yeah, so he told me, like, yo, you funny. So I put the bins there, the buckets. So mind you, my neighbor to the left, his neighbor to the left, which my cousin used to call Auntie. I guess she thought I was gonna call her Auntie. No, bitch. I have enough family members and I have enough women in my life that if I wanted to call Auntie, I can do that. I'm not gonna do that with a fucking neighbor I don't even know. Are you fucking crazy? I don't play that shit. Like I'm going on 50 fucking years old. I don't play those games. You know, it used to be cute back then and all of that, but nah. And I sensed something fishy about the bitch anyway from the beginning. I just couldn't put my hands on it. So she was like, one day I was coming in, taking a little break from work, and I had came in the house. So I was coming out the door, and I seen her, and she's like, "Oh, I was just about to call you," and I thought it was about the hat and the scarf set that I was purchasing from her from my cousin. So she was like, you know, you can't put those buckets there and this and all that. You're going to get a citation. I looked at her like, I don't give a fuck. I say like that. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. And then when she kept trying to stretch to me about that, that's what made me mad. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Because she just kept trying to tell me, you know. And I said, oh, this bitch trying to dictate what I'm doing in my house. Mind you, I guess she thought I was just living in the family house for free. You know, which I'm not. Okay, I'm paying a whole motherfucking mortgage. So, you know, that kind of, you know, and when I said that to her, at the day that I bought the scarves and the hat set, you know, she looked at me like, oh, dude, yeah, you thought I was living here for free? So that gave you the right to try to dictate what the fuck I do? Because that's what you thought. Bitch, you ain't my family. This my family. This my family house, which is my turn. So it's mine. So, you know, that kind of baffled me. But anyway, it kind of hurt my feelings. You know, yes, I'm a little giant, but I have a heart. I have feelings. And I didn't appreciate it. Me personally, I would have said, damn, that's a young girl. She's starting to put, buckets in front of her doors. But I wonder what's wrong. So me personally, I would have said, is everything all right? Because I noticed you've been putting the buckets there. That would have been the first thing out my mouth versus, oh, yeah, you shouldn't have that there. Like, bitch, like that block captain shit. Bitch, you ain't my boss. In that case, you need to be paying my motherfucking bills too. So you being a house nigga, and then you come tell me what some cracker fucking want. All the master said we can't put that there. They're gonna be riding around. I don't give a fuck. If somebody only one complaining is you. I told her. I said, you're the only one complaining. You're the only one complaining. Because if you wasn't the only one complaining, and nobody else said anything, sorry about that. Nobody else complained and said nothing. So if I get a citation, I know you said something. Now, mind you, my neighbor asked me to sign a paper for them to get a handicap sign outside the door. Mind you, yeah, they're older, but nobody's handicapped. Let's get that clear. So to try to manipulate the system to put that shit in front of my motherfucking door is disrespectful. And I was trying to be nice and do that, but yet you want to turn around and park your car in front of my door. So that let me know, because the handicap thing, they don't just put it in front of the person door that's handicapped. They put it in front of your shit too. And between your shit and the other neighbor's house, on both sides of the person that's handicapped. They take a portion in front of your door and a portion of, So he thought that's where that sign was going to be at. So he figured he'd get used to parking there. What the fuck you want to park in front of my door for? And first of all, if I was a woman with a man and my man parking in front of somebody else's door when I know you could just park in front of your shit, I'm going to say something. What's up? You trying to get her attention or something? What's good? So that kind of hurt my feelings that the elderly woman was more worried about me putting, buckets. So shout outs to my cousin Marilyn, her and her husband Rob. Hey y'all. They was nice enough to bless me with some motherfucking cones. So now I don't have the 2 buckets. I put them back in the basement. Now I got cones. I stepped up a notch. You feel me? So I know they irk now. I can care less. So I told her, I said, so everybody else can just park in front of their door and go home from a hard day at work. Bitch, I work 2 jobs. So I supposed to park somewhere else and everybody else on this block get to park in front of their door. Mind you, the neighbor has a household with 4 vehicles. And it's only 1 car in this household because it's only my cousin and I in the house. She don't drive. She don't even go outside. She's 74. So it's only 1 vehicle. So it's no question about why I shouldn't be parked in front of my door where I pay a mortgage. Even if I was renting, it's in front of my door. Right? It's about respect, right? And for them to have a garage, because I know they wondering why I didn't put my car in the back. Well, bitch, I got a front and a back, just like you do. Why the fuck you ain't parking back there? Y'all got 3 or 4 cars in one house. The son, when he comes over, okay? Then the mother, she parks across the street, which I feel like she should be parked in front of the door. But he got a car, I forget what it is, a Camaro or whatever, look like a 5.0, but it's not. Okay, and she got a Lexus truck. And they feel like their cars are so luxurious that one can't park in the back. Okay, he a man. Why the fuck he can't park in the back? And then put the wife in the front, which the mother should be parked there, but it looks like that's what she always do. So let mama do her thing, But don't that picture look a little ass backwards? Because I would have told that nigga, no, you gonna let your mom park in front of, because I don't respect men that don't respect their mother. Because my mother always told me how that man treat his mother is how the fuck he gonna treat you. So I'm big on a man respecting their mom, grandmothers, and sisters, any female in their family. You know, because this is family and you can't get along with them, but you're trying to be with a woman, which will hopefully become family. You know, and you won't be able to get along with her either. So you got to pay attention to that. That's a red flag right there. You know, and if he's hitting on his mother, he's going to hit your ass. Or he used to do it and got a rude awakening and stopped. You know, but yeah. Do you think I'm tripping? You know, but I felt like, and then she told me another day, she was like, "Oh yeah, you should turn your light on outside because they, a couple years ago, they was busting car window," and I was being nice. And then after she didn't, so I kept the light on, mind you. Like, bitch, you ain't even paying an electric bill here. What makes you think we got money like that to pay, keep the light on at night? Which we do, but I'm just saying hypothetically. You know, that was just her just commanding me, thinking she could dictate and tell me what to do. Once again, because she didn't think I paid bills here. She just thought I was just living here taking care of my cousin. No ho. That's why I don't need to be calling you Auntie. My cousin called you that shit. You got to earn that if you want me to call you that. I don't just call people that because I need a friend. Bitch, I ain't got enough motherfucking problem with being by myself. I love being by myself. It's peaceful. You know, people get me fucked up. But if y'all think I'm overreacting, let me know. I don't think I'm overreacting. Then, and then I had a cousin. I got a cousin. My cousin here. She be crocheting. And I was going to have a girl meeting. So I was like, yeah, wow, that'd be nice if you just teach us and show us how to do it. A little bonding, teach us some things. Tell us some things. That bitch told me no. I said, well, goddamn, kind of shit is that? I thought it was very fucking hateful. And my question is, why do God take over space for people like that? And then I thought about it, because these people have to help you elevate. So it takes a low frequency motherfucker to help you get on a high frequency. And that's sad. It's like a ladder. Here, take my foot. Let me help you get up. It's pathetic. And it's sad for me to say that. But I just don't understand. That's why through COVID, they were saying the elderly people, and I ain't give a damn. What the fuck are they out here doing? Because it's all their fault. Not all their fault, but a portion of their fault. Why shit the way it is, and how they were so fucking scared to come out of their fucking comfortability, to stand up for certain things. Worrying about their little old shell, this body that will never be no more, but that soul will always be yours. And see, people got to understand your soul come with a certain characteristic. So who the fuck you are, that's who you are, even with your soul. But y'all older people, y'all nasty as fuck, some of y'all. And it don't make no sense. And then one day I was in a store, and I'm friendly. I was talking to this other elderly lady. I was saying, I don't know how we got on the subject, but we was being friendly talking. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to open up a food truck. I'm thinking about it. And instead of her just saying, oh yeah, congratulations that you can do it, whatever, this bitch gonna turn around and say, oh, well, did you go to school for business? And I'm looking at her like, miss, I said, I don't have to go to school for business. I've been to college with a bachelor's. We got a little bit of those classes, And she just kept trying to talk about it. I'm looking at this lady like, I said, miss, I've been an entrepreneur since I was 5. Okay, my mother showed us how to get our own money, selling shopping bags on 9th and Washington. Or is it 5th? 9th Street. Yeah, 9th Street. 9th and Washington. Where Rocky ran at. Selling shopping bags. We sure did, growing up. Even though I was embarrassed, but I didn't understand the hustle, And I said, plus my parents was drug dealers. So why wouldn't I know? It's about adding. You know what I'm saying? Like, miss, it just, I don't feel like getting into all of that because I don't want to make the video so long. But, I had to get into how I know about business. Like, I know about business. You sell a product, okay? And if you're putting it in portions and things like that, you accumulate, like, come on, miss. But by her being an older woman, instead of just inspiring me, this bitch gonna sit there and worry about what she thought or thought I didn't know. I said, miss, I got an LLC. I had an LLC in my 20s. So that that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, these older fucking people is fucking stupid as shit. And I gotta remember, of course they some of them are stupid as shit. Just because you got a job don't make you fucking smart. Just because you throw a little pussy and you still in the household with your man that you let get away with shit that a normal woman wouldn't. Just because you don't want to be by yourself. Yeah, I said it. And I'm not saying it for all the elderlies, because you got a couple of them out there, but y'all being overshadowed by the ain't shit elderlies. And it's sad to watch. I be watching these older people just mind their business. Fuck that. I see a fight, I'm breaking that shit up, and I know it ain't safe, but I let the universe let me know when it's okay. I don't do that with every motherfucker fight. Okay, I go on my intuition, and it hasn't steered me wrong yet. Okay, because I will not ignore that voice that comes to my mind. But I've been successful each time. If I see a little young boy wearing his pants down, you know what that really means? So you want to get fucked in your ass? You want me to fuck you in your butt? I love fucking men in their butt. I start embarrassing them. And you know what they do? They pull them fucking pants up like, I'm sorry. Because I say something. You ain't got to teach them every fucking thing you know. But something is better than nothing. And when they ready to become that virtual individual or that noble individual, they'll do what I did. I didn't know where to start at to be a good girl again. When I say again, meaning we all was like that when we was born, until we got corrupted. If you were corrupted. And, that's just it. I'm sorry to be going on about it, y'all, but I just don't get it. And then I was in a restaurant yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And this elderly guy, I started talking about the sun getting close to the universe, the CMEs being released, planet. This man looked at me like I was crazy. And then I said, yeah, as soon as I said it ain't going to be no more pensions soon and no more Social Security, he said, oh, I knew that about the Social Security. I said, so what makes you think that pensions ain't going to follow up with that? Are you serious? And he really wasn't even worried about nothing but, tell me about the pensions. I said, dude, it's about to be no more technology. We're about to go back to square one. If the Most High, the universe, allow us to stay on this planet, because it might just say, fuck all y'all, and get rid of everybody, and start over. So, black folks, don't get too happy because the sun getting closer and we can take that shit. Don't do that, because you don't even really know if it's for us to step into our divine selves or to be destroyed. So stop tooting your horns. Nothing's guaranteed. But when that older man was just worried about the pensions and not worried about the universe, well, he wasn't worried about nothing. It made my stomach hurt. And I said to the universe, I would never want to be that rotten ass old type of person. It's sick to me. And I find it to be a illness mentally, like for real. But anyway, you know, to each his own. But I'm not with that. And I'm going to try to help as much as I can. You know. So I just recommend, if you learn something, share it. Instead of sitting fucking talking about motherfuckers to motherfuckers that talk about your ass and help the world out. Anyway, I have to go. You guys stay safe.